back. You stripped him naked. You beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. And then Sergeant Daniels puts his boots on his head and tells him, the nurse is about to be here. You better not ask for medical. If you ask for medical, we're going to beat you up again. They don't want him to ask for medical because they're going to have to document this. They call themselves the Red Team. There's correctional officers inside that jail facility. They call themselves the Red Team. What that means, they're infamous, that if they start beating you up, that's my brother. They beat him up so bad you couldn't walk. They call themselves the Red Team. They operate as a gang unit. Correctional officers that have badges and uniform, but they operate as gang units. They call themselves the Red Team, and what that means, that if they start beating you, if they start beating you up, you're not going to walk again. They're infamous for that. They got a nickname. We already contacted the FBI. The FBI went in. They started an investigation. So it's only a matter of time before those correctional officers are held accountable for their crimes. And I'm going to be here every single day, and I'm going to be repeating their names, and I'm going to be talking about what kind of crime they committed inside that jail facility. Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Suda, Correctional Officer Tipton, Correctional Officer Malinsky. You went in. You handcuffed my brother behind his back. You stripped him naked. You beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. And then the sergeant, Sergeant Daniels, puts his boots on his head and tells him, the nurse is about to be here. The nurse is about to be here. And if you ask for medical, we're going to beat you up again. They don't want him to ask for medical after beating him up so bad he couldn't walk because they don't want to document it. My family is here and we're asking questions. 10 correctional officers went in, handcuffed my brother behind his back, stripped him naked, and beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. Sergeant Daniels put his boots on his head. He told my brother that if you ask for medical, the nurse is about to be here, that if you ask for medical, we're going to beat you up more. He doesn't want my brother to ask for medical because then it's going to get documented. He beat my brother up so bad and then he refused to give him medical. We FOIA requested the videos inside the jail facility. The jail department wrote us a letter. They said that we acknowledge the incident. We have the videos, but we refuse to release the videos. But that's okay. It's only a matter of time before we get those videos. We're going to sue for those videos. The police department released a dash cam that is edited, and they mute the videos. But according to our lawyer, Casey Stevens, Investigator Drum tells him he has the audio. So my family is demanding the audio to the dash camera. We already have an audio recorded conversation that Casey Stevens is telling us that Investigator Drum told him there's an audio to the dash camera. And I already publicized that. We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Investigator Drum falsified my brother's police report. My brother is sitting in front of a judge, and the judge doesn't know that Investigator Drum falsified his police report. But at the time when the investigator talked to my brother, we recorded that conversation. So Investigator Drum, it's only a matter of time before you are held accountable for your crime. We have an audio recording of the conversation. I already publicized that. I put it on YouTube. You can look it up. If you go on YouTube, just type Free Mustafa Al-Zazari. If you go on TikTok, just type Free Moses, and you'll find the conversation between Investigator Drum and my brother. So when the report comes out and it's falsified, Investigator Drum, you can't run away and say that you didn't falsify a police report. You can't. Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Malinsky, Correctional Officer Suda, Correctional Officer Tipton. You went into my brother's cell. You handcuffed my brother behind his back. Sergeant Daniels. Correctional Officer Malinsky. Correctional Officer Tipton. Correctional Officer Suda. You went into my brother's cell, and you handcuffed my brother behind his back, strapped him naked, stripped him naked, and beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. Every day I'm going to be here in front of the court, and I'm going to be repeating those names until justice is served for my brother. They went in, they stripped my brother, they handcuffed my brother behind his back, stripped him naked, and beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. Sergeant Daniels puts his boots on his head after the beating and tells my brother that if the nurse is about to be here, if you ask for medical, we're going to beat you up more. The FBI went in. An investigation already started. It's happening. Those correctional officers are going to be held accountable for their crimes. It's only a matter of time. Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Suda, Correctional Officer Malinsky, Correctional Officer Tipton. You went into my brother's cell, you handcuffed my brother behind his back, you stripped him naked, and you beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. Then you dragged him down the stairs, took him into another cell. You beat him up again. Then you had him wipe a pool of blood, his own pool of blood with his own thermal shirt. Then you started taking pictures on your cell phone. My family is asking, is this department practice for you to take pictures after the beating? And if it is, where are the pictures? And I'm going to be repeating those names. Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Tipton, Correctional Officer Malinsky, Correctional Officer Suda. I'm going to be here every single day, and I'm going to be talking about the crimes that you committed against my brother. You went in, you handcuffed my brother behind his back, you stripped him naked, you beat my brother up so bad that he couldn't walk. Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Suda, Correctional Officer Malinsky, Correctional Officer Tipton. Inside the jail, you call yourself the Red Team. You have a nickname for your unit. You're infamous because if you start beating an inmate, they're not going to walk. You're going to beat them up so bad they can't walk. You operate as a gang unit inside that jail facility. The FBI already went in, by the way. The FBI went in, and they're investigating. The FBI sat down with my brother, and they're investigating. Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Tipton, Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Tipton, Correctional Officer Suda. Every day, I'm going to be repeating your names in front of the courthouse until justice is served. You went in, handcuffed my brother behind his back. You stripped him naked. You beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. And then Sergeant Daniels puts his boots on his head and tells him, the nurse is about to be here, if you ask for a medical, we're going to beat you up more. They call themselves the red team inside. Those correctional officers have a nickname. They're gang members. They call themselves the Red Team. They're infamous. They have a reputation that if they start beating you up, you're not going to walk again. And that's exactly what they did to my brother. They went in, they handcuffed my brother behind his back, stripped him naked, beat him up so bad he couldn't walk. Sergeant Daniels, Correctional Officer Malinsky, Correctional Officer Tipton, Correctional Officer Suda. Every day I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be talking about what kind of crime you're committing inside that jail facility. Every single day.